every day that without knowledge just goes over our heads, but are also placed into our subconscious. It is done for a specific reason. Like I explained in part 1, the world is run by symbols. Symbols are a method of communicating an idea without having to speak a word. Manly Hall, a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason, philosopher, and occultist, said this about symbolism in his book.
Amounts of repetition and pattern to see here. In the mainstream media, you could even just do a Google search yourself, and you'll see how they're pumping this, talking about food shortages for restaurants, for places like Starbucks, as if anyone actually cares. Amounts of repetition and pattern to see here. In the mainstream media, you could even just do a Google search yourself, and you'll see how... No, they don't. They want to push it. They want to normalize it. And what better way to do it? They're not really regular, they're zombies, but you get the point. That I've heard people say that it's good. The people that hear say it are just regurgitating nonsense that the zombies and the social influencers have shoved right down their throats. I covered the sky with chemtrails. But oh, right, that's another conspiracy, even though all someone has to do is look about it is, if you look and see some of these stories and you look for the patterns and the repetition, stuff that we're seeing, it's no different than the power grid stuff that we're seeing. It's no different than the seed planting they're doing with the variants like the Delta that we're seeing. It's pattern, 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 day after day after day, beating it into your head the same way, like I say a million times, in the same way that we all get programmed through the school system. It's why you learn the same lies every day. Hear a lie long enough, it becomes the truth, at least in your mind. Right? Because you're in school and you're told that, oh, the teachers know what they're teaching you is real. Nobody would ever think it would be anything different. And then you go through 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, high school, college. You learn the same fake history of the country, fake history of the world, fake history of certain events that happened where there's a certain people who are oppressed and always need to be victimized in the mainstream media. But that's another story for another day. Got that here on YouTube. You know, that's why they keep bringing it up from 100 years ago. But anyway.
Uses symbols in their communication more than the Freemasons. They are able to communicate to each other in plain sight because of our lack of knowledge on their secret occult beliefs. And because they have degrees in the organization, what a low-level Mason may know may be drastically less than one like Manly Hall, who is a 33rd degree Mason. But for the uninitiated like myself, without a great deal of reading and research, much of this is just hidden from our understanding. And we will never know all the secrets, and I don't want to, because just knowing the basics allows me to understand that these symbols are not something that I want to include in my life. So we will see these symbols every day and think they are just inconsequential and mean nothing, while they are actually passing on the promotion of Lucifer right in front of our eyes. My goal is not to make you an expert on their symbols and organization, but simply to open your eyes to what is in front of you and make you aware so that when you see a huge symbol right in front of your face, you are aware and not manipulated into accepting occult beliefs because of lack of knowledge.